Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the LA Chargers.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jackson looking to throw right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Charger TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Now Cade York for the extra point.
He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
On the handoff, McLaughlin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. The give is to McLaughlin. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground and how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. So this game of ours, Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that, because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while, but 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason, you looked at schedules and said, I think these 2 are on a collision course. It'll be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
But you talk about the defense for these Chargers.
And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one, because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll try and throw for it here.
That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. They'll run. It's McLaughlin. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9.
Now it's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. A yard all they need, but it's third down. Here's McLaughlin. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line.
First carry now for Isaiah Spiller.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. To throw is Jackson.
He gets this out to Spiller.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, second and goal.
A carry from McLaughlin.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Broncos on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a third and goal here. Touchdown, Broncos!
Marvin Mims
with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
And just shutting him off there.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
They begin the drive with Hill.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now Allen.
That's caught by the rookie Quentin Johnston.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
And we're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, first down.
Allen now on first down. He gets it to Johnston. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation, and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Taysom Hill, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this ball game, clearly the game of the year so far. It's not very often that you find two unbeaten teams playing each other this late in the season, but that's what we have here, two heavyweights in the NFL.
You're right about that, and you think about recent memories, so let's take a little ginkgo right now and go down memory lane, right? 2007, 7-0 Colts, 8-0 Patriots. The Pats won 24-20. They ended up going 16-0 in the regular season before they lost in the Super Bowl against the Giants. How about 2015? 6-0 Broncos, 6-0 Packers. Denver won 29-10. And in 2020, Steelers and Titans were both 5-0. Pittsburgh won that one.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
And it's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll run for it with Spiller. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. An interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Taysom Hill with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw caught here by Dulcich.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Same connection. Dulcich once again.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling. Again, Jackson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
They run the option here on first and 10.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Allen. 31 yards.
And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Jackson on first down. He's got it. It's Spiller. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
2nd and 10. Palmer going to go in motion left. That's out wide for Palmer. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Up the middle, it's Hill. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
And he works free. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 36-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll go with Hill here on first down. And a solid run down inside the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. On play action, Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On second down, here's Jackson. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Jackson.
Got an open man in Schwartz.
And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or two short. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much...
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even two steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now, these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw again is Jackson. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played.
And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson.
He gets this out to Spiller. He's across midfield.
And finally brought down at the 43.
And 22 more yards there and another first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Now Jackson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now it's Jackson.
Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. To throw is Jackson.
And he's going to have the hook up to Schwartz.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. From the gun, Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
The Broncos on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Lutz good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory
as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
What are you?
After the interception, here's Jackson. It's caught by Davis. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they're going to speed things up here.
No, we changed it.
And the Broncos first down.
We changed it.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
You see it?
Throwing is Jackson. And it's caught. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Jackson will throw again. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. But no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On second down, Spiller looking for space. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. And quickly they get to the line. Here's Jackson on third and long. They will find Davis. That's complete. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth.
It's a gain of 17.
Hey, report.
They'll run for it with Spiller. And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
56.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now Allen. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Hill. Touchdown, Chargers.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers.